Hey, what's up, guys? So, in this video, I'm going to talk about my realization with fasting, particularly intermittent fasting, yesterday. So, one of my clients, he is going about the route of intermittent fasting in order to get leaner, lose some weight, and he's been having some great benefits and also success, in my opinion, from it so far. And it actually made me realize something which is kind of silly about me in intermittent fasting, but it's also the truth. And I think that by me sharing this experience with you, it may encourage you to try intermittent fasting yourself and see how you respond to it, especially if you're someone who's looking to lose fat and looking to lose weight. So I technically do 10 to 12-hour fasts every day. And what I mean by that is I actually will start my day without eating right away. Because on most days, I'm not hungry in the morning. And instead of deciding to force feed myself breakfast, I will just not eat for a couple of hours, sometimes 3, 5 hours. And so when you combine the fast that your body goes through when you're sleeping, and with me, I go for 8 hours of sleep a night, and then you take that number, 8 hours, and then you add on not eating for another 3 to 5 hours. That's a good fast, intermittent fast. And so three, so 11 to, let's make sure my math is correct, 11, 13. Yeah, so between 10 to 13 hours, I will do an intermittent fast. Now, there are many beneficial things that I notice when I do this, and I kind of just do it like naturally, if you will. I don't intend to put myself through an intermittent fast because I want to do intermittent fasting. If I wake up and I don't feel like eating, I don't eat, and I'll wait until I feel like eating. And so that kind of just inevitably puts me in a intermittent fast. And so the benefits I've noticed is that when I get up and I start my day on an empty stomach, I'm usually a lot more productive than when I actually force feed myself to have breakfast, even if I'm not hungry. I'm way more productive. I'm way more energetic. I have my ability to focus is way stronger, and I get a lot more work done that I want to get done right away. So mental clarity, to go off of that, mental clarity, that's a big thing. And then, of course, there's the other major benefit of waiting until you're hungry. When you do that, you're actually priming your body up to use the calories and the protein and the fat. For me, I'm on the keto diet. So when I wait until I am hungry and then I eat my first meal of the day, I prime my body up by putting it in a hunger state to use the food and the calories more efficiently and effectively. So that actually helps up with my metabolism so that it helps me with staying lean. And I'm actually going to be avoiding, by doing that, storing any calories that my body feels like it doesn't need as fat. By putting my body in a hungry state, this is the whole point of intermittent fasting, by the way. Well, the major number one point is you put your body in a more prime state to use calories and food more efficiently so that you can become leaner. That's really the whole point, or you can stay being lean. And so I have inevitably been doing that on my own without intending to do intermittent fasting, but I just do it because I wake up and I'm not hungry, so I don't eat for the first few hours. And so maybe by sharing how I go about my days when it comes to eating, at least when it comes to the first part of the day in the morning, maybe this could encourage you to try intermittent fasting and see if you get benefits yourself. Because again, when I start my day on an empty stomach, and I do drink water and also coffee on some days, obviously. I obviously, start my day with water, always. You should always drink some water within 5 minutes of waking up. That if you do that for 1 week, you're gonna notice a big difference in how your mornings go. But for me, when I start my days on an empty stomach, I'm a lot more productive. I have mental clarity. I'm able to sit down on my computer and do a lot more work. And I also put my body in a more prime state for when I do have my breakfast. It's going to use the food and the calories more effectively, which helps me staying lean. Especially, and that's great, especially since right now I'm looking to put on size and I'm looking to put on strength. That's what my personal training program is revolving around. And so I don't do a whole lot of cardio because of that, because cardio would actually inhibit all of that. Doing too much cardio would inhibit all that. And so I hope that you got some value out of this video and try intermittent fasting if you're interested in it. Like try it for a month and see what happens. And so besides that, I will see you all in the next video.